Friendships enrich our lives in countless ways. They are the threads that weave the fabric of our social existence, providing us with a sense of connection and community. They bring joy, support, and a sense of belonging. In moments of celebration, friends amplify our happiness, making the good times even better. Having friends boosts our happiness and well-being. Whether it's a spontaneous adventure or a planned event, the presence of friends adds a layer of excitement and fulfillment to our lives. Friends provide a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, and a source of strength during challenging times. They are the ones who stand by us when the going gets tough, offering empathy and understanding. They celebrate our successes and offer comfort during setbacks. The shared experiences of triumphs and trials create a bond that is both deep and enduring. Friendships are essential for a happy and fulfilling life. They are the relationships that help us navigate the complexities of the world, providing a sense of stability and continuity. True friends accept us for who we are, flaws and all. This unconditional acceptance is a cornerstone of genuine friendship, allowing us to be our authentic selves without fear of rejection. This acceptance builds our self-esteem and helps us grow as individuals. When we are accepted for who we are, we gain the confidence to pursue our dreams and aspirations. Friendships provide a safe space to share our thoughts, feelings, and experiences without fear of judgment. This open dialogue fosters a sense of trust and intimacy that is hard to find elsewhere. This open communication fosters trust, intimacy, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and others. Through these interactions, we learn more about our own values and beliefs, as well as those of our friends. Friendship is a two-way street. It requires effort, understanding, and a willingness to give as much as we receive. It requires effort and reciprocity. The mutual exchange of support and care strengthens the bond and ensures that the relationship remains balanced and healthy. When we invest in our friendships, we reap the rewards of companionship, love, and support. These relationships enrich our lives in ways that material possessions never could. These connections make us feel valued, connected, and less alone in the world. In the end, it is the friendships we cultivate that truly define the quality of our lives, providing us with a sense of purpose and belonging. Unfortunately, loneliness has become increasingly common in our modern world. Despite being surrounded by people, many individuals feel isolated and disconnected. Many people struggle to form and maintain meaningful connections. This struggle is not limited to any specific age group or demographic. It affects people of all ages and backgrounds. The rise of social media, while connecting us digitally, can sometimes lead to feelings of isolation and inadequacy. We often see the highlights of others' lives and compare them to our own, which can make us feel like we're missing out. We compare ourselves to others' curated online personas and feel like we're not measuring up. This constant comparison can erode our self-esteem and make us feel even more isolated. The COVID-19 pandemic exacerbated feelings of loneliness and social isolation. With lockdowns and social distancing measures in place, many of us were cut off from our usual support networks. Lockdowns and social distancing measures limited our opportunities for face-to-face interaction. While technology allowed us to stay in touch, it couldn't fully replace the warmth of in-person connections. This lack of physical connection took a toll on our mental and emotional well-being. Many people experienced increased levels of stress, anxiety, and depression during this time. It's important to recognize that loneliness is not a sign of weakness. It's a natural human emotion that everyone experiences at some point in their lives. It's a common human experience, especially in today's fast-paced and often disconnected world. Acknowledging our feelings of loneliness is the first step towards addressing them. Reaching out and connecting with others is crucial for combating loneliness and improving our overall well-being. Whether it's through joining a club, volunteering, or simply calling a friend, taking action can make a significant difference. Building and nurturing relationships takes effort, but the rewards are immense. Strong social connections can lead to a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life. Remember, you are not alone in feeling lonely. By reaching out and fostering connections, we can all help to combat the loneliness epidemic and create a more connected and compassionate world. The foundation of any strong friendship is time spent together. Building meaningful connections requires shared experiences, conversations, and memories. It's about making an effort to be present in each other's lives, both in person and remotely. Regular phone calls, video chats, or even just a quick text message can help maintain those connections when you're physically apart. Sharing everyday moments, whether big or small, helps strengthen the bond between friends. These shared experiences create a sense of history and intimacy that deepens the connection. Studies have shown that proximity plays a significant role in forming friendships. The people we see and interact with on a daily basis are more likely to become our friends. We're more likely to become friends with people we see and interact with regularly. This is because frequent interactions create opportunities for bonding and shared experiences. This phenomenon is known as the proximity effect. It suggests that the closer we are to someone in terms of physical distance, the more likely we are to develop a connection with them. Repeated exposure to someone increases our familiarity with them, making us feel more comfortable and connected. This familiarity can lead to deeper conversations and stronger bonds. Think about your closest friends. How did you meet them? Chances are you met them through school, where you spent a significant amount of time together. Work, where you collaborated on projects and shared daily experiences, or a shared activity, like a hobby or a club. This principle applies to maintaining friendships as well. Regular interaction is key to keeping the bond strong. If you want to stay close to someone, you need to make an effort to see them regularly. This could be through planned activities or spontaneous meetups. This doesn't mean you have to be joined at the hip, but it does mean making time for each other. Scheduling time for each other, even if it's just a quick coffee date or a phone call, can make a big difference. These small, consistent efforts help maintain the connection and ensure that the friendship remains strong over time. So remember, the power of proximity is not just about being physically close, but also about making the effort to stay connected. Section 5. Nurturing the bonds of friendship. Like any relationship, friendships require nurturing and attention to thrive. It's about being there for each other, offering support, and celebrating each other's successes. It's also about being understanding and forgiving when mistakes are made. Make an effort to stay in touch, even when life gets busy. Send a thoughtful text, remember birthdays, and check in regularly. Little gestures go a long way in showing your friends that you care. Section 6. Friendships across life stages. Our social needs and circles of friends evolve throughout different stages of life. In our younger years, we may have a wider circle of friends, often centered around school, hobbies, or shared interests. As we navigate adulthood, our priorities shift. We may focus on building careers, starting families, or pursuing personal passions. These life changes can impact our friendships, leading to some drifting apart while others grow stronger. It's important to remember that it's okay for friendships to change and evolve over time. What matters most is having a core group of people who support and care about us, regardless of the circumstances. Section 7. Quality over quantity, the true measure of friendship. When it comes to friendships, quality trumps quantity. It's better to have a few close, genuine friends than a large circle of acquaintances. True friends are those who know us deeply, accept us unconditionally, and enrich our lives in meaningful ways. These are the friends we can be ourselves around, without pretense or judgment. They are the ones who make us laugh, challenge us to grow, and stand by us through thick and thin. These are the friendships worth cherishing and nurturing. Section 8. The friendship paradox. You might be surprised to learn that, on average, your friends have more friends than you do. This phenomenon, known as the friendship paradox, is a result of the way social networks are structured. While it may seem counterintuitive, the friendship paradox highlights the importance of those individuals who occupy central positions within social groups. These are often the people who are outgoing, sociable, and adept at building and maintaining connections. Section 9. Building bridges, finding and reconnecting with friends. Making new friends can feel daunting, especially as we get older. But it's never too late to expand your social circle and cultivate meaningful connections. Start by putting yourself out there and joining groups or activities that align with your interests. Don't be afraid to strike up conversations with people you encounter in your daily life. A simple hello or a friendly smile can go a long way. Reconnecting with old friends can be just as rewarding as making new ones. Reach out to someone you've lost touch with and see if you can rekindle the friendship. Section 10. Investing in your happiness. Friendships are precious gifts that enrich our lives in countless ways. They provide companionship, support, and a sense of belonging. Nurturing these connections takes effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. Make time for your friends, be there for them, and cherish the bonds you share. By investing in your friendships, you're investing in your own happiness and well-being. Remember, a true friend is someone who brings out the best in you and makes you feel happy to be alive.